evangelist, Berwick Church of Christ. Mr. Fatula.
Both critics and supporters of the Reagan administration's Central American policy were indignant over the president's announced refusal to recognize the World Court's decision regarding the mining of Nicaraguan ports. Undoubtedly, the liberal community hopes to resurrect the specter of Watergate. However, an attempt to equate international law with U.S. constitutional law falls short of reality. There exists no jury of peers before which the U.S. may be tried, since most of the nations of the world, by virtue of their deplorable human rights records, fall into Nicaragua's peer group. And few democratic nations share our security concerns for this hemisphere. Additionally, our motives have been ignored in this ruling. The fact that U.S. actions in Grenada were likewise illegal was irrelevant to the Grenadian population, which was rescued from a Marxist dictatorship. Preoccupation with legality overlooks the goal of law, justice. Law is not an end in itself, nor does its existence guarantee that justice is being served. Only a few decades ago, segregation was the law in many states of our nation, but it was not just. In the same way today, prostitution, pornography, and gambling are legal in regions of our country, even though they pose a threat to certain segments of society. And the fact that the law permits children to be killed before they are born does not make it right. The existence of law does not define a civilized society, but the degree to which the innocent are protected by the law does. Jesus alluded to this principle in the 23rd chapter of Matthew. Woe to you, teachers of the law and Pharisees, you hypocrites! You give a tenth of your spices, mint, dill, and cumin, but you have neglected the more important matters of the law, justice, mercy, and faithfulness.
Kenneth Fatula, evangelist, Berwick Church of Christ, has responded to a WBRE editorial. Copies of Mr. Fatula's remarks are available on request.